Shelter Mortgage. Flexibility, professionalism, and service. Let us custom build a mortgage for you.
Hello, Prudential sales executives, for our video message of the week. All right, this week's message is going to be a little bit different, and here's why. Today we're covering bankruptcy and short sales. Now, you're probably wondering, how is bankruptcy and short sales going to pump me up? Well, I'll tell you this much. You may not get pumped up today, but you're going to be better informed when I'm done. All right, now the reason I want to talk about this topic today is a question continually comes up, and it lets me know that this concept is not entirely understood. All right, so I want to share a couple ideas with you today that I truly believe will help. Let's get started. First of all, we always want to control the process. I mean, this is one of the reasons a client will go to an attorney, okay, to deal with a bankruptcy. You know what? They don't understand the process. They need help. They want to control that process. What you don't want to assume is that process helps with all other aspects and all other challenges that they'll be having. Let me give you another example. Limiting beliefs. Now, we talk about limiting beliefs in our business all the time. What is that limiting belief? It's when you see something as truth when in reality it's not. So how does this tie into bankruptcy and short sales? In this way. Many clients, and this may or may not be explained to them by their attorney, many clients, when they decide, and that's a tough decision, to go in and file a bankruptcy, they kind of feel like, okay, once I file the bankruptcy, everything is wiped out. I have no other issues going on in my life. Now, first of all those key questions, they need to talk to their attorney. But I'm here to tell you, there's some aspects, one I'm going to share with you right now, that is absolutely not handled with a bankruptcy. As I state, a bankruptcy is there to really not get rid of debt, but to get rid of the responsibility of debt or some debts, okay, for an individual. What it doesn't deal with is title. It has no responsibility to clean up title issues. And here's where the limiting belief comes in. Many of your clients, once they file, they think everything else is handled. And I'm here to tell you, when dealing with a bankruptcy, if they are depending that, you know what, I don't have to worry about the money, so I'm just going to wait until it gets foreclosed upon because they can't come after me for the dollars I've already filed. The problem with that is that property stays in that individual's name. Now here's the other limiting belief. The bank has no responsibility to make any changes in the short run. In fact, there's really no responsibilities when they have to do it. So what does that mean? Well, let's say they take months or years to foreclose on that property. You know how the market is. They get behind. If that's happening, okay, your client, the consumer, is assuming, has a belief system that certain things have been handled because that's where they felt it was going. And in reality, it hasn't happened yet. And what this is doing is affecting them in the future. Because ultimately, what we want to do is create buying options sooner than later. Now, they may not want to purchase sooner. That's fine. What we want to do is always have them have the opportunity. You know, let them say no. Let them say yes. Whatever the key is, I want it to be their choice. I don't want them going out to purchase a home and find out, you know what, even though you filed 2 years ago, you still have a property in your name. And you didn't realize that because you assumed it would all be foreclosed upon, taken care of, and out of your name. Now keep this in mind. There's, of course, another big aspect of why you should have a short sale, and I know you all know this, is number one, it's certainly less intrusive than a foreclosure on someone's credit. So all this can happen all by just having the short sale. Because once you have the short sale, now separate from the bankruptcy, the short sale has solved the title issue. So not a money issue. That got solved through the bankruptcy. They're not liable for the debt, but they want to control the process and clean up that title. That's what the short sale does. All right, now, let me give you Darren's blog. It's ameglegal.wordpress.com. I'll repeat it, ameglegal.wordpress.com, and your managers can get you to Darren's blog. If you haven't checked out Darren Welsh's blog, our attorney, okay, in-house, who's there to inform you and keep you up to date, he has this on his blog as well as numerous other blogs that will really give you some great insight of what's actually happening to clients. The reason I'm talking about this today is we're getting clients, okay, who are frustrated that didn't realize this was the case, and it's happening to them, and we want to minimize that. Have a great week, everybody, and check out Darren's blog. I promise you, you'll enjoy it. Bye-bye.